Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the line. I am very excited to have each and every one of you on the line with us here today. My name is David Acosta. I will be your host for today. I am a three-star director with this phenomenal company, Planet Marketing, and I am here to actually bring up our first speaker. So, without going too much into my story before we get started, I want to first thank each and every one of you for being here on the line with us here today. So this is an opportunity that you are probably hearing about for maybe the first time. You might have been invited here by a friend, a family member, a work colleague, someone who cares enough about you to share some information with you about what our home-based travel business is all about. So you are someone who obviously maybe has a passion for travel. That's why you're here. I want you to be a bit interactive. We don't want to speak at you, we want to speak with you. So just type into the chat box right now if you was at Heathrow, if you was at Gatwick, Luton, or Stansted, and you're looking up at the board, where would you be going? You've got a passport in one hand, your ticket in the other hand. Where would you be going? If you could travel anywhere right now, you're in the airport, where would you be going? Someone said Bali, no return. Wow. It's a one-way ticket. I've seen a lot of Maldives, a lot of Bora Boras, right? Some Jamaicas, some Santorinis and Orlando there. Regina said Maldives as well. Beatrix said the Bahamas. Okay. I'm seeing Claire says Italy. Shelby says Australia. Kalechi says California. Susan says Zanzibar. See, I'm looking around and I just don't see. I'm just looking for Swansea. No offense to anyone in Swansea, but I just haven't seen a Swansea yet. I haven't seen a Reading. I haven't seen a Catford. I haven't seen a Peckham. I definitely haven't seen a High Barnet. You know, we're always thinking of somewhere else to get to. You know, I'm not going to see a Middlesbrough, am I? You know, I'm not going to see the only thing with M is the Maldives at the moment. But you know, we are always obsessed with where can we go, where can we travel to. So what we're talking to today on this Zoom about is not sales. We're not selling you travel. We're not trying to get you excited about travel. You're already excited about travel. But what we're going to excite you with is an opportunity for you to own your own online travel business, to help you save and earn money on those travels you're booking anyway. The travels that you could be booking for friends, family, loved ones around the world that you could really change their life of or impact massively by helping them see what we have here in the travel space with our home base business. So we are truly very excited for each and every one of you being here today. So, but I'm going to get myself out the way. You know, there's someone who's highly qualified to talk about the first section of this presentation, which enables us to share our travel agency with you, the travel agency that we're partnered with that enables us to become home-based travel professionals called IntelliTravel. And I have someone who is highly qualified to talk about this part of the presentation. You know, and in our business, she is what we call a four-star director. Someone who is highly qualified, someone who is not just one of the top income earners in the United Kingdom in our business, but someone who's one of the top income earners in this whole company worldwide. She's one of the top 20 income earners out of 110,000 home-based travel professionals worldwide. And like I said, as a four-star director, you're going to find out a bit more about what that means. But she is a multiple six-figure income earner. Again, leading the charge here in the UK, helping hundreds and thousands of people from the US to the UK to the Caribbean and around the globe. Her name is Louise Gatlin, and she will be your speaker to introduce the first part of this travel business, which is the travel side with IntelliTravel. And again, it gives me distinct honor and pleasure to bring up one of the UK's finest leaders, four-star director, Louise Gatlin. Louise, have you made it to the line?
I have. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear, Louise. Take it away.
Amazing. Thank you so much for that introduction. And I just want to throw it straight back over to David. When I first came into this business, I had no idea what I was actually doing. I worked in education. I'd never worked an online business. I'd barely ever traveled. I'd never booked my own holiday. I was one of those that went into travel agent shops and said, I've got this amount of money, where can I go? So when I came into this business, I really had no experience whatsoever, and also not a big network of people around me kind of to lead me in any direction. turned up to an event and I met David, I met his brothers, and I literally locked arms with them as quickly as I possibly could. And I have stuck to them for the past 7 years. It's an absolute pleasure to be hosting with him tonight. So I have got the exciting part to share with you tonight. I am going to be sharing with you all exactly how you can actually be a home-based travel agent and how you can earn from home as well. So hopefully these slides are going to work and I am going to see them all perfectly. That all looks good. Okay, so we really do make a living by living. And as cheesy as that sounds, I have just spent 2 weeks in Orlando with my daughter for her cheerleading, and I was still able to work my business as and when I was available, but also actually had some of my biggest weekly incomes whilst I was away on holiday with my daughter. So we genuinely do make a living by living. Now, slides are going to work. There we go. We're going to show you how to design your ideal life, okay? We're going to show you how to earn more, travel more, save more, and experience more. And how we do that is we're going to show you how to build a strong network. So you're going to be able to embrace and empower yourself and others. But not only that, you have to realize this is an unlimited income opportunity. You can set your own targets. IntelliTravel don't set your targets. Now, you're also going to be able to benefit from e-commerce. So what does that mean? You're going to be able to work from anywhere at any time. Like I said, when I was in Florida, I was able to work because I had my phone in my hand and I do everything on my mobile phone for this business. But not only that, it's so incredibly flexible because there is no targets and there is no contract. So you work this business as and when you want to work it. But not only that, we'll show you how to become a travel professional, actually earn the travel commissions. But not only that, you're going to learn the secrets of a travel professional as well. So before you get involved with any online business, first of all, please do your research and find out who you are. We are so lucky that inside our presentation, it tells you all about our companies that we're actually with. So who are we? We are Planet Marketing, a company that is managed as a business should be. Now, over here on the right-hand side, you've got Mr. Donald Bradley. He is our Planet Marketing founder, chairman, and CEO. We have had the pleasure of spending a lot of time with Mr. Donald Bradley, either over here in the UK or also over in the States as well. He comes over to many different events for us, and he really does help launch our events as well. Now, we're an online business provider and we supply you with an opportunity to earn from home. We're an 8-year-old company with reps in over 20 countries, and we are a fresh opportunity without the risk of a startup. Planet Marketing are based in Atlanta, and we have a solid company leadership. And the reason I say that is when Mr. Donald Bradley 8 years ago decided that he wanted to get this business venture off the ground, he knew exactly what he wanted to do. But he also knew that he needed the best support team around him to make this business work. The first person he actually contacted was Mr. Andy Cawthon, who is our president. Now, Andy has actually got decades of experience in the industry. But not only that, he went to Miss Leanne Trockler, who is she's our COO, and she is just phenomenal. She is always at the end of a phone, end of an email, whenever we need any support whatsoever. So when Mr. Bradley really set his mind to it, he set his mind to having the best support team, which he has been able to go out there and bring in. Now, who do we market? We market IntelliTravel. IntelliTravel is our independent travel agent host. Now, IntelliTravel and Planet Marketing have an exclusive relationship, okay? Like any corporate company out there nowadays, they all use recruitment agencies. Very rarely do you go into a newspaper and see those job adverts like we used to when I was younger. Everybody now uses a recruitment agency, and IntelliTravel are no different. You see, Planet Marketing sells the IntelliTravel business, and IntelliTravel sell the holidays. Now, IntelliTravel have got every single accreditation and certification that you need inside the UK to make sure that all of the holidays, trips, day activities, and so on are all financially protected. So we have got our CLIA, we've got IATA, we've got our ABTA, and we have got our ATOL. Now, IntelliTravel are based in Delray Beach, Florida, but actually because we have our UK branch, we have got our UK head office, which is in Canary Wharf. Now, IntelliTravel are actually 33 years old now, and we are the originator of the home-based travel business. When Mr. James Ferrara came over to the UK 8 years ago, he came over with a posture that said, we are going to be the biggest home-based travel agent. We are going to be the best home-based travel agent. We are going to have the biggest product inventory. We are going to have Aptar. We are going to have Atoll. And we went on one of the most incredible journeys over the past 8 years to make sure that everything Mr. James Ferrara said we were going to be, we have done. And not only that, we have gone above and beyond. Now, down the bottom here, you will see our industry awards and recognitions, okay? The one that I'm really proud of is our Travel Weekly Megallion Award. And the reason I'm really proud of that is because when I came into this business, I had no experience in the travel industry. Okay, all of my learning had to be done with whatever IntelliTravel gave me. And we actually win awards on a yearly basis for our training platform. The reason being is it takes you from being a complete beginner in the travel industry all the way through into specializing in a number of different areas. Now, that could be honeymoons and weddings, it could be cruises, it could be well-being, it could be hospitality, it could be, you know, literally anything you can think of, golfing. I can't think of any more off the top of my head. But we have got the training there to take you all the way to whichever area you would like to actually educate yourself in. And as I said earlier, the beautiful thing about it is everything can be done from your mobile phone. All of my education, when I was doing the Disney training to become a Disney specialist, it was all done through my mobile phone. I would sit there on my lunch breaks and watch 20 minutes worth of training each day to become a Disney specialist. Now, as I said earlier, we've also got our Clear, our Aptar, and our Atoll. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but commissions are actually built into every single travel booking that you do. So if you book the London Eye, there is commission built into that. If you book maybe a theme park ticket, there is commission built into that. Book on booking.com, somebody somewhere is getting the commission from that as well. But the beautiful thing with this business is you're actually able to earn 70 to 80% of the commission. Okay, you are then going to be a fully fledged at-home travel agent with a state-of-the-art personalized booking portal. Now, our live booking engine is full of booking.com, Expedia, Hotelbeds, Hotel.com, World of Destinations, and other online portfolios, which is making our booking portal the largest inside the UK. You're also going to be partnered with major suppliers, okay? So this is companies like Virgin, Carnival, P&O, Royal Caribbean, Ho Seasons, Holiday Extras. I can't remember anymore, but we've actually got just under 100 preferred partners that we access their agent portals on. Okay, so if a client was to come to me and say, I would like a Virgin cruise, I am going to log on as an agent, okay, to Virgin, and I am going to be able to quote and book. So we are not referrals, okay? There is a lot of referral companies out there that claim to be travel agents, but they're not. They basically pass clients on to the travel agent and take a very, very small cut. You are not going to be doing that. You are going to be getting that 70 to 80% of the commission that is paid to IntelliTravel. Now, you've also got the payment gateway, so that is secure payments for your clients, and also the customer management software system. And I know I have spoke highly about it already, but the on-demand agent trainer modules, okay? This grows on a regular basis. For example, tonight, all of our agents were actually trained by one of our corporate department, and that will be recorded and they will be able to have access to it. Every Tuesday and every Thursday, we also have webinars, either from IntelliTravel or from our preferred partners. So Virgin, come on and train us. Royal Caribbean, come on and train us. All of those educations are put into your IntelliTravel back office. So if you can't watch it live, you will be able to watch it on replay. Now, We are not your typical standard travel agent, okay? When people think of travel agents, they think of walking into a shop in town and getting whatever is on that, on that computer screen. We are not like that, okay? We can sell cruises, hotels, resorts, holiday packages, tours, car rental, airline tickets, sports and entertainment tickets. We can book train tickets, airport lounges, villas, condos, excursions, and activities, okay? So things like the rocket boat up the Thames, you can book it and earn commission. Okay, those lounges, when you go away on holiday and you want to start your holiday off right and you book into a lounge, you're going to be able to earn the commission on that. Things like, concert tickets and theatre tickets, you're going to be able to book those and earn commission as well. So there is so many different ways to actually make money within this business. Now, earlier on, I mentioned some of our suppliers. This slide is slightly out of date now. We are nearly approaching 100, but here is just a few of our suppliers that we work with. Do something different. Virgin Voyages, Ho Seasons, Instant Breaks, Carnival, James Villa, Rayhawk, Holiday Extras, Olympic Holidays, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Great little breaks. So we're not even your further afield holidays. You can actually book holidays inside the UK as well, and Royal Caribbean. Now, we all know that the majority of you are here to find out how you are going to be able to earn on either booking other people's travel or your own travel. So we're going to run through a few commission examples. Now, this one is a 2-day spa in London for a group of 5. Your commission on this one is going to be £190. We then have a 2-week luxury villa in Greece for a group of 10, and your commission on this one is going to be £1,404. We then have a 7-day honeymoon in Cancun, all-inclusive resort, complete with butler service. Now, this is a little bit short for us because normally in the UK, if we're going to be honest, we're going to go on honeymoon anywhere from 10 days to 21 days. But just as an example, your commission on this one is going to be £435. And then we have this 5-day group cruise. The family reunion books 20 cabins for a Mediterranean cruise. Your commission on this one is going to be £1,736. Now, when I worked in education, okay, which I'd done, by the way, for over a decade, it would have actually taken me over 2 months to earn this type of money. We are seeing our agents do these bookings on a regular basis, okay? Believe it or not, it was actually COVID that really boosted the cruising industry, because what happened was, where we could not leave the UK, a lot of cruises sent their cruise liners over to the UK and they were cruising around the UK, which was therefore allowing people the experience of a cruise without the expense of doing those bigger, further afield cruises. Now, what that's actually done is grown the cruise market. So many people are booking these reunions to, for family trips, for stag do's, for hen do's, for so many different reasons. So these are typical bookings nowadays. But just imagine doing this sort of booking, once or twice a month, how much that income would actually benefit your life. Now, you're going to be able to have fun learning and earning. And I promise you, it is fun. Like, I worked in education for a long time, and all of my training was always done in a classroom, okay? And I can safely say it was not fun whatsoever. I used to dread it. But through this business, the education platform that we've actually got is so incredibly enjoyable. In fact, I would go as far as saying when I do destination training, I find it very, very therapeutical. So you're going to be able to actually educate yourself by experiencing travel from a client's perspective on our exclusive IntelliTrips, which I will talk about shortly. But not only that, become better educated on the travel vendors and industry products. So companies like Virgin, like I said, we've got access to their agent portal. We also have access to their training portal as well. So we're able to educate ourselves on all of our suppliers. Now, with IntelliTravel, you can actually advance through each level of certification so that you can position yourself for those increased earnings. And you can also become a specialist, get a specialist I cannot get my words out today. Specialist certification program on demand and optional. So when I came in, I really wanted to get into honeymoons and weddings. I thought it was going to be so magical. So I took a honeymoon wedding and speciality course. I became a specialist in honeymoons and weddings and quickly discovered that that was not the market that I actually wanted to be in, and reverted back to families and, all-inclusive holidays. But you do have that training there that is available for you on demand. Now, you're also going to be educated on your regulatory training. Okay, so your GDPR, your package travel regulations, your ABTA and your ATOL, actually understanding these things so that you can help your client to the best of your ability. And then additional free education. I mentioned earlier on about our Tuesday and Thursday webinars. We also have in-person events as well that we can attend. We had a whole group of agents that went on a cruise liner today just to educate themselves on that cruise liner, to find out all about their restaurants, their entertainment, their board basis, and so on. So there is so many different ways to actually educate yourself. Now, this is one of the IntelliTrips. Okay, this is educational, believe it or not. This was a Royal Caribbean 7-night cruise that a whole host of our agents were able to go on. Okay, now they were able to experience all of the ports, they were able to experience all of the entertainment, they were able to experience all of the restaurants, everything that cruise line had to offer. Our agents got to experience it, and that is what they class as educational. The reason being is our agents were able to come back and really promote that cruise liner from knowing about it from a personal perspective. So it's completely different to just reading about something. You're actually learning whilst on the cruise. Now, they were able to take advantage of this 7-night cruise for £293 for an ocean view cabin, or if they wanted to spoil themselves, they were able to upgrade to a balcony cabin for £411. Now, IntelliTravel are so confident in their product that they offer you 3 different assurances, okay? The first one is the best travel price assurance. So what does that mean? That means that if you do a booking for your client and you or your client find that booking elsewhere for less, IntelliTravel will refund the difference plus an additional 10%, ensuring that your client gets the best price. Okay, now we've also got the no questions asked money percent and 100% money back assurance. So what that means is you join the business, you get to day 29 and you go, actually, I don't want to save on my own holiday. I don't want to earn an additional income. I don't want to travel more. And you decide to cancel, you can actually get a full refund on the joining fee. And then this was the one that really got me to join the business, that made me go, okay, I am going to do this. It is our unique profit assurance. Okay. So this means you join the business, you work the business for 12 months. You can't join it and be a secret agent. Okay. You have to fill in some criteria. So it's selling either a cruise or a package holiday. It's selling one hotel night stay per quarter. Doing your regulatory training, which is about an hour's worth of training within the first 90 days, ordering your business cards within the first 90 days. And as long as you fill those criteria, if you do not make more than what it has cost you over a 12-month period, IntelliTravel will refund the difference. Therefore, your first year is completely and utterly risk-free. As soon as I knew that, I knew that education was never going to pay me any more income. It was never going to give me the holidays that I desired or the freedom that I desired. I knew that it wasn't going to give me those things. So I knew that with this unique profit assurance, if I gave it that year, then I wasn't ever going to lose. And actually within that year, I was just approaching a 6-figure annual income. So it just goes to show you what can actually be achieved in a short period of time. But that is the end of me. And I am actually now going to bring back on the legend himself. He is a founding 3-star director. He was the first sapphire ring wearer inside the UK. He absolutely dominates the UK market. And I am so excited to be hosting with him. Have you made it to the call again, David?
Yes, I'm here, Louise. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
Fantastic. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to share my screen so we can continue the presentation. And again, give me some virtual round of applause in the chat box because, as always, Louise, I think, is the best person to break down the travel side of our presentation. And that's the most difficult part to do because it's the most important part. Let's keep it real, guys. You guys came here to find out about travel. That's the most attractive, exciting thing that we all like. So it's a big responsibility to break down the travel portion of the presentation, and I think Louise does it better than most people in the whole company. Whether it's on a Zoom like this, on a random Sunday night, whether we're at the London Hilton Metropole in front of 1,000 people. I love the way she breaks down the travel side so professionally and gives the information, that same information that has truly changed over 20,000 people who are active in the UK's lives, and even more outside of the UK, because of the ability for them to own their own online travel agency. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I got into this business the 19th of January 2016. The 19th of January 2016. It was something that I remember as if it was still yesterday. For me, I love travel. Absolutely love travel. Just couldn't do it because I was broke, right? My parents will try and take us to Torremolinos in Spain, maybe like once every 7 years, which wasn't cool. But I wanted to travel more, and I had no money. So problems and solutions. This opportunity presented me with solutions to my problems. My problems were love to travel, just couldn't afford to do it. Love to travel, but just super broke. Didn't have a good network of people around me. Wasn't in a place where I was successful. Couldn't even fathom my goals. My goals for me were to one day spend more time with my future wife and children than I would spend with my boss and colleagues. I always wanted to be a family man. I wanted to be able to have quality time for my loved ones, quality time to do the things that are passionate to me. Right now, I'm actually working on a James Bond web series. Being able to take my camera and my skill set that I had in my cameraman job into working on some of my passions. I'm able to travel the world. I'm able to do the things that I could only dream of doing before. This business is paying me more money in a month than sometimes I would earn in a year in my part-time jobs. It's truly changed my life, helped me to help my loved ones, my family, and to travel nearly 200 times internationally since joining this business in 2016. So I'm going to dive into what this business means to me on a financial perspective. Louise so eloquently covered the travel side. I love the fact that every time I book a flight, a hotel, a cruise, a rental car, a villa, a sporting event, a concert, airport parking, speedy boarding, a spa break, a theatre show, all these things that me and the people around me are booking anyway, I am able to earn a 70% commission on the things that are being booked around me and I'm booking myself. I love that. I love the ability that, sometimes I'm able to save hundreds or thousands of pounds on the travel that I do a lot. But I love the fact that I can help other people more. I've been able to help some people to go on to earn multiple six figures, some even pushing seven figures here in the United Kingdom. This is a game changing situation. We are officially the most affordable way for you to start a travel business, a legal licensed travel business here in the UK. And that, I wear as a badge of honor that this company, Planet Marketing, has given some true blessings to a lot of people around the world. So we're going to dive into the second part of the presentation, which is our compensation plan. Totally, totally optional. You do not have to share, pitch, sell, force, convince anybody. You don't have to. But just have a look at this concept. Let's just say if we was on a family holiday, this is a big family, like 100 of us on this Zoom right now, a big family going to Barbados. And, I am in this travel business, and on my own booking, I was going to obviously book it through my travel business. Let's say I saved £500. I got myself a complimentary upgrade. I earned a commission on my own booking. Whatever it was, you would want to know about that. You wouldn't be like, oh, thank you so much for not pitching me your business. Thank you so much for not sharing your business with me. I'm so happy that I had to pay full price. I didn't get a complimentary upgrade. I wasn't able to earn a commission my own holiday. Thank you for not pestering me with this travel thing. You would feel a certain way, a bit disgruntled, that I had something that you clearly wanted, needed, because you was coming on a trip too. I didn't force you to go Barbados. We were going anyway. it's a family holiday, it's a wedding, it's a group trip, right? So we share a good thing with people that we care about. And that's all we're doing. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, well, at least you now know what you could potentially do in the travel space. So this is optional, this part of the presentation. But of course, some of us love this part. We absolutely love. I love networking. If you're a person like me who loves networking, who understands your network is your net worth, and sometimes it's not about what you know, but who you know. I love the fact that through the people I've met, the people I know through this business, it's totally changed my life. Me and Louise have a millionaire mentor. You know, a gentleman by the name of Donald Bradley, who you saw at the beginning of the presentation, who's the founder and owner of the company, personally mentors me and Louise and has helped us to achieve, above average income, in the top 5% here in the UK because of what he has taught us. So we're going to dive into how this works. So let's pick on a guest on the line. Let's say Sarah. Sarah is saying, you know what? I've got a big family trip coming up. We are going to Tenerife anyway. Before we book this trip to Tenerife, I'm going to share with my loved ones this travel business I have. Now, for each person Sarah shares the business with, she's going to earn £35. If she shares the business, someone loves it, makes sense, it's going to help me save and earn on this trip to Tenerife anyway. Sarah, I'm going to partner with you. I'm going to purchase a travel business through you because the only way you can get your own travel business with IntelliTravel is by coming through someone like myself or Louise, who's our Planet Marketing representative. Now, if Sarah sells a travel business to a friend or family member, Sarah's going to earn £35, right? That's called the direct sell. Now, if let's just say Sarah tells another family member who's also going to Tenerife, she says, hey, well, I was able to just join this travel business. I'm going to save and earn money on this booking that we're doing anyway to Tenerife. You should have a look. Come and join one of our daily webinars. Watch this YouTube video. Get on a quick call so we can explain it to you. And another family member partners with Sarah. Now, Sarah earns £35. And if I got Sarah into the business, when Sarah earns £35, I earn 50%. So there's a 50% check match, meaning when Sarah makes £35, if I got Sarah into the business, I earn £17. I earn half. So over the next few months, if Sarah makes £1,000, I earn £500. Over the next few years, if Sarah gets rich, I get half rich. So that 50% match is beautiful because it's an incentive for me to help Sarah. It's an incentive for the person who gets you into the business to not just recruit you and leave you, but to give you an opportunity and to support you. We don't care so much about that £35. It's a one-time commission, right? Paid next week, Thursday. We care about the potential £35,000 a month some people are earning, or that £35,000 a week some people are earning. And at some point in this opportunity, some people will be earning in the region of 30 odd £1,000 every other day. Yes, it's happening. 5 figures is turning to 6 figures, is turning to 7 figures, and the next step after that is only going to be 8 figures. And we're truly excited about the opportunity, that direct sell, that 50% check match, and finally another bonus, again paid on Thursday. These bonuses you're seeing on the screen: the £35 direct sell, the 50% check match, and this £7 team bonus. These are paid weekly on Thursday. So £7 team bonus, what does that mean? It means once you become a goal builder, that means you've personally sponsored 9 people, you now earn an extra £7 for anybody who joined your organization. So let's take Sarah again. Sarah shares the business with someone in Glasgow. That person in Glasgow shares the business with someone in Jamaica. That person in Jamaica shares the business with someone in New York. That person in New York brings on board 10 people over the next 2 months. Sarah's going to earn £7 for each of those 10 people in New York that she doesn't even know. £70 made behind her back. The team bonus is an extra £7 paid to you for anybody who joined your organization, whether you know who they are or not. So now we're going to talk about our Planet Marketing Builder program. What does this mean? It's a pay rise. As you work hard for yourself, this company gives you an opportunity to progress, give yourself a promotion, and get a pay rise. Notice I said to give yourself a promotion, to give yourself a pay rise. Type into the chat box, if you work a traditional 9-to-5 job, and it's not to bash jobs, it's just to be real, have you been given a substantial, and I'm going to say the word again, have you been given a substantial pay rise in the last year or 2 years? Most people, when I'm in a room of 10 people or 1,000 people, they say no. Some have been given a pay rise, but not substantial. We understand the cost of living is going up, up, up. Every other email you get from the council tax is nothing positive. Something's going up, the quality staying the same. Rent, mortgage, the price of ketchup, price of houses, the car fines, the bills, school uniforms, school dinners, everything is going up. The only thing that doesn't seem to be shooting up as fast are our salaries. What do we do about that? Well, you have to give yourself a promotion, and you can't beg or wait for a job to do it for you. Here in the home-based business, you are the boss. And I've never been an owner of a Fortune 500 company, but if I ever was, I wouldn't fire myself. I wouldn't give myself a pay cut. And if I asked for time off, I would always give it to myself. The only way to get those things you want is to be the boss. Here, we give you the opportunity to be your own boss through this business. Now, for me, I always wanted a pay rise in my job, never got one. Mum said, work harder, work, 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 work. I sounded like Rihanna and I didn't get any more money. But here, you put in the work, you go bronze builder. And I know we've got some bronze builders on the line. If you are a bronze builder, just drop a number 3 in the chat. At minimum, you have helped change the lives of 3 people at minimum. Right? It might be 3, it might be 4, it might be 5. Anything under 6 and more than 3, you're a bronze builder. So just drop the word 3 in the chat, or the number 3, or just say bronze to all of my bronze builders. And a big congratulations to those bronze builders who are on the line, who are at the first building blocks of making part-time, weekly, monthly income here in Planet Marketing. Now, silver builders, 6 people. You have now personally helped 6 people to get started. If you are a silver builder, again, drop the number 6 of the letter 6 or silver into the chat box so we can, say congratulations to you guys who are silver builders. Again, earning now more income. Bronze was cool, but you want another pay rise. You want to double your income, so you've gone silver. And again, the final rank in the builder program, gold builder. If you are a gold builder, drop the word gold, drop the number 9, into the chat box, and we want to celebrate and just give a big shout out to all of the gold builders who are in the chat right now, who are again opening up all the bonuses that are available to us. Now, some of those gold builders, you're probably going to see a few fireball emojis, a few dancing emojis, because they are excited. Why are they excited? They open up all the bonuses that are available to them. That team bonus I mentioned, that's £7 per person. Now, £7 is not life-changing, but that £7 grows all the way to over £40 per person as you go through the ranks. So sometimes we have 100 people join the business a day. So just imagine for some people who have a big event happening in Scotland, a big event happening in Reading, like Louise runs, right? A big event happening in North London, like I run. And if Louise has a big event in Reading and 10 people join her team, right? Imagine having up to 10 people join your team in a day, and you times that by £7, or the next level £14, all the way up to 40 odd pounds, right? 40 times 10, and just for one day's work, and that's just one of 6 bonuses. You can see why some people are earning literally full-time income, from this business on a part-time basis. It's very, very lucrative, ladies and gentlemen. The second thing you get extra as a gold builder is a 10% match on personal ITA travel commissions. What does that mean? So again, let's pick on Sarah again. Sarah's going to be, the main person we're going to focus on today. So Sarah, get someone into the business. Sarah hits gold builder. Every time that person, Sarah, got into the business, books a trip, Sarah earns a 10% match of the commission. So Sarah gets me into the business. I book a big stag do for me and my friends, and we go to Dubai, and the commission made is £1,000. Well, Sarah's going to earn 10%. Not for my money. I'm going to make my full £1,000. But the company says, well done, Sarah. You gave David a travel business. He booked a stag do. He made £1,000. We're going to match that £1,000 and give you 10%. Whatever 10% of his commission is, we're giving it to you. He got the full commission of £1,000. We as IntelliTravel are giving you 10%. Here's your £100 because David made £1,000 booking a trip. So imagine the concept of earning a 10% match of the person you get into the business for the rest of their life. Every flight, hotel, cruise, rental car, villa, sporting event, airport parking, speedy boarding, lounge, visa, all these things that they're booking anyway, you're earning 10%. So that person I get into the business, I see them on social media at the airport, I'm like, woohoo! I see them on a cruise, woohoo! I see them, at a theatre show, woohoo! Because I know they booked it through their business. And I'm earning the 10%. I don't know what they're doing, where they're going, but I know I'm going to earn a commission, right? One lady booked a wedding, a huge wedding, to Ghana for a big group of diplomats, very wealthy people involved in politics and oil, mostly millionaires, right? And the commission on this wedding, 36,000 British pounds. Just imagine waking up on a Monday morning, seeing an email from IntelliTravel saying, hey, here's your 10% match, your 10% override of this £36,000 commission going into your pocket. £3,600 for a booking you didn't do, for a bride and groom you don't even know. Powerful. Who do you know is doing big travels? Get them into your business and enjoy 10% for the rest of your life because you gave them the opportunity to own a travel business. And finally, a 10% match of people's monthly income. Again, if Sarah helped me get into the business and Sarah supported me for me to make £1,000 a month, the company is going to say, well done, Sarah. You've got David into the business. You supported him. He's making £1,000 a month. He's happy. We want you to be more happy for your hard work. Whatever David earns monthly, we're going to match and give you 10%. David's making £1,000 a month because of you, Sarah. Here's £100 a month. You know, continue to help other people. They want to reward what they want repeated, and I think that's powerful. Now we're looking at residual income. Residual income. This is like gold. Some people run for a brick wall if they knew what residual income was all about. Would you love the idea of still getting paid today, 2024, for the 9-to-5 job you had in 2016, 2001? Maybe you worked at Maplin's when they were open. Maybe you worked at Sainsbury's, Subway, Next, Tesco, wherever you worked when you was a student or when you was 10 years younger or 20 years younger, a long, long, long time ago. Something happened on the system. There was an error with HR. The bookkeeping got messed up and they forgot to take you off the books. Even though you quit that job over 20 years ago, they're still paying you £750 a month today. And you last worked that job 20 years ago. I mean, would you go in and tell them, hey, excuse me, just want to let you guys are still paying me. Could you stop, please? Some people will say yes. Some people will say, zip it, right? Let me enjoy that £750 a month passive income for work I did a long, long time ago, but it's still paying me today. Now, that sounds like a fantasy, probably never, ever going to happen to anybody, right? But here in Planet Marketing, I know Louise is earning money today. In fact, was it 2 days ago? Today's the 12th. We get paid this bonus of residual income on the 10th of every month. And I know Louise earned thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds 2 days ago from the Matrix for work she did many, 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 many years ago. It's powerful. I earned thousands and thousands of pounds from my Matrix bonus for work I did 2016. I was one of the first people to get into the business here in the UK and Europe. It's a beautiful concept. I don't remember what I was wearing on the 19th of January 2016. I don't remember what I was doing. I don't remember what I was saying. I probably sounded a lot different, right? That's like 9 years ago. My beard was probably shorter. I had less grays. I probably sounded different. I was probably a bit shorter as well, right? I don't remember anything about what was going on in January 2016, but the work I did didn't forget me. And it's still coming to my account 2024, the 10th of every month. Today, I'm still getting paid today for work I did back then. Residual income is like royalties, getting paid over and over and over again. Michael Jackson is a great example. Billie Jean is still not his girl. Annie is not okay, but Michael Jackson's family are financially okay today, making billions based on the work he did a long, long, long time ago. Leonardo DiCaprio is still making millions from the film Titanic, which was many, many years ago. Would you like to get paid passive residual income? Here in Planet Marketing, you can do that. Sponsor just 3 people. As a bronze builder, 3 people opened up, that third level of the matrix. All you need to do is sponsor just 2 people to start earning passive monthly income to the earning potential of £36. As you can see, the second level, just 2 people you sponsor, £36 monthly passive income is the earning potential. Let's say you sponsor 4 people, you're a bronze builder and more, and earning potential £360. But the key is 9. Go gold, and that's a gold builder with 9 people you've personally sponsored, earning potential £88,569, paid monthly on the 10th of every month. This is life-changing income. You earn £3 for each person in your organization as it multiplies by the people you bring in, the people they bring in, their friend, their cousin, their auntie. It's a group effort. People you bring in can fall down into other people's team called spillover. People they bring in, benefits you. So it's win-win. Everybody, above and below, left and right is supporting each other. And I think that's a powerful concept. Another bonus we have is a director bonus. And for those of you who are direct on the line right now, type in the chat director. And we are super proud of our directors. If you're 1 star, say 1 star, say 2 star, say 2 star, 3 star, say 3 star and above. Our directors have gone out there to build a team of over 100 people. Now, you may not be thinking, oh, I know 100 people. You don't have to know 100 people. 9. 9 is the key. We all have one of these. It's called a smartphone. If it's an iPhone, it's a smartphone. If it's an Android, not so smart, but we call them smartphones, right? And that's a little dig. I think Androids are better anyway, if I'm being honest. But these are smartphones, and if you don't make money on it, it's a dumb phone because we're on them all the time. We're using them all the time. We're posting, we're hashtagging, we're uploading, we're reeling, and all this stuff, but we don't make money from it. Let us show you how by posting and sharing the right content, you can make money on your phone, and you just want to find 9 of the right people. And as they grow and build and grow and build, and your team hits 100 people, you become a 1-star director, where your monthly bonus on the first of every month, a new bonus now, the director bonus, is £350. That team bonus of £7 per person doubles to £14. And it keeps growing. 2-star directors, 300 people in their team. That's £700 on the first of the month. Team bonus is not £7, it's not £14, it's £21. So that event that someone does and 2 people join is £21 times 2 plus the £35 per person. And then 3-star directors like myself, a monthly bonus of £1,400 on the first of every month. That has been paying my rent, mortgage for the last 6 odd years. I haven't once had to think about my living costs, my living bills, because of that monthly income coming in passively since 2017 when I first achieved that rank. For Louise, as a 4-star director, a team of over 1,500 people means her monthly bonus on the first of every month, £3,500. Her team bonus, £35 per person joining her organization. This is powerful, guys. And as we go to 5-star, 6-star, 7-star, we've got people earning a fortune from this business. Now, I love the fact that the company does ring and awards the American style. Us British people, we're very conservative. We don't do this bling bling. But, hey, if they're going to give us £5,000 worth of rings and £31,000 of Rolex watch, hey, I'm not rude. I'm going to wear it. Right? Yes, these rings are real gold and they're very exciting, because we're not really used to this type of lifestyle. But in America, when you win professional sports, NBA, Major League Baseball, NFL, you win a championship, you get a championship ring. Some of you would have seen Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Steph Curry, people, Tom Brady with these championship rings, and I'm very proud. This is the first one in the whole of Europe engraved with my family name and the year that I achieved it. I love it. It's a badge of honor because it represents the hard work I've done to help not just myself, but many other people. It's impossible for me to get a sapphire ring, which represents a 6-figure income, over $100,000 or about £84,000 annual income. It's impossible to do that without helping many other people. And that's what it's all about. Louise Gatlin has that ruby ring, powerful, that ruby ring, which indicates now we're looking at $250,000 on an annual basis, or £210,000 on an annual basis. That's powerful, guys. And we are working to keep following the leader. Other people have already achieved, the diamond ring, which is $500,000, right? And we have one lady in the UK who has become a 6-star director. And now we are looking at $1 million on an annual basis. Yes, someone here in the UK has hit that milestone, and it is a huge deal. It is a huge deal, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't take this for a small little side business. This is something big, something that is growing, something that's going viral, happening before your eyes right here in the United Kingdom. And I love the honesty and the transparency from this company. You see, some people say, is it a scam? Is it a pyramid scheme? Well, they're illegal. And this document shows our 2023 income disclosure that the American side of the business discloses to the IRS, equivalent to HMRC. So a dodgy company, a scam company, would not want to even speak to HMRC, right? So they declare how much people are actually earning, to the US government. That tells me it's a good company. That tells me it's not dodgy, because bad companies don't want to speak to the US government, do not want to speak to the IRS or HMRC, right? So again, the income disclosure shows that 99% of the people doing this business do it part-time. This is not us saying quit your job. This is us saying this is something you can do on top of what you're already doing. It's not something to oh, my plate is full. My plate is full. I'm busy. We're not here to help you clutter your plate with any more stuff. Planet Marketing is designed to help you scrape the plate. People are working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, still have no time and money for their loved ones. Hey, here's a solution. Work hard in this business for a short period of time, just like many of the people that have done, like myself and Louise, have now got time freedom. If you're earning 5, 10, 20, 30, 40,000 pounds a month, chances are you may not need that job anymore, because the money you're making from this business is probably likely to be more than what you might be earning in a job. Not many jobs pay that type of income. So if you are earning the same or more than your job through this part-time home-based business, you have options. Your bills can still be paid if you stop that job. So if you're too busy, overworked and underpaid, ask yourself the question, when does it change? How hard do you need to work to stop being too busy? How hard do you need to work to stop not having the money in your bank? And if you have an answer to that, great. Keep working until that happens. If you know you're going to keep working till your back starts hurting, make a change. Don't put your life on the line, your health on the line, your happiness, your sanity, your mental health on the line. Working overworked, underpaid without a solution. This is the solution. If you're overworked and underpaid, do something in the spare time, part-time. Not going to be easy. Hard work, dedication, consistency. You're already doing it. You're already building a business for your boss. You're already building a business for your CEO. Build a business for yourself. That's all we're saying. We're saying to do what you're already doing. You're building a business. You work a job, you're building a business. You just don't own the business, but you are building a business for someone. Do the same thing again for just 1 more year, 2 more years, 6 months, whatever that time frame is. Everyone's different. Do the same thing you're already doing again for you, for your children, for your spouse, because chances are you love your children and your spouse and yourself more than you love your boss or the company you work for. So if you can do it for them, you can do it for you. No excuses. We don't take excuses. We don't make excuses. We are busy too. We have children, we have jobs, we have issues in our life too, but our bills are not going to wait. Did anyone in the chat box, let me know, has anybody's bills ever been sick? Has anybody's bills ever had a bad day? Anybody's bills took some time off? Hey, I'll be back next month. No, our bills are reliable. Our bills are consistent. Our bills are punctual. So we need income that matches that. And that's why Planet Marketing is a solution. You can look at the average goal builder, someone who's just recruited 9 people, not 9 million, 9 people. The average goal builder is earning, in terms of US dollars, $4,938. I mean, in pounds, we could say 4,300 or 4,200 pounds. Even if we said 4,000 pounds, an extra 4,000 pounds on top of what you're already earning is great. That's a huge family holiday. That's some serious savings. That's paying off some substantial bills and debt. An extra 4,000 something, a month. I'm sorry, a year. That's powerful. So as we come to a close, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about this being a willable business. If you have children, type in children into the chat box. Type in children into the chat box. This is why we do it. We love our children. We want to fight for our children. We want to help our loved ones. This is an opportunity to enable you to pass something down. You're born looking like your parents, but you'll die looking like your choices. Do something today for their tomorrow. Your job is for your first name. Your business is for your surname. Once you start making $1,000 a month, or just over 850 odd pounds a month, as a director, your income is locked in and becomes willable. You get a survivor's form, which you take to a notary public here in the UK. and you have 4 people you can will your business to. So for me, my mum, my brothers will inherit the 6-figure income I'm earning today. If God forbid anything happened to me, life is going to happen. It's not if, but when we pass away. What are we leaving behind? It's very important that we don't allow our children to grow up making the same mistakes we made. Nothing wrong with go to school, get a good education, get a good job. But I know doctors and lawyers who can't afford rent or mortgage in London, but they went to school, got a good education, got a very good job. So that's good. Have a backup plan. Have something on the side. We live in a very difficult climate. Financially, even here in the UK, some people are suffering. We say we're a first world country, but we all know someone in the UK who's going through third world problems. Here in London, the capital, where there's so much money flowing, I know people who wrap themselves to sleep with multiple blankets because they can't afford the heating bill. We have real financial situations here in the UK, and this is an opportunity to really bless and help other people with something that is working. We're not guessing. Hear my voice, hear the confidence, hear the posture, because we've got our first documented 7-figure income earner here in the UK. This is happening, and it's going viral, and it's happening right here on your doorstep. You're either going to watch it or come on board, but you can't deny this is happening. It's a fast-moving train. You have to get out of the way or jump on board the track. Because this is moving fast. Because the infrastructure is already there. All the tools that you need are there. The training that you need is there, and the live events, online and offline, travel training, marketing training, is all there. I don't know what to do. I'm not good at computers. I don't know a lot of friends. I'm not good at sales. I've never studied travel before. It's okay. We know what to do. We will show you. You've been here before. Your driving lesson, you didn't know how to drive. Your driving instructor did. They showed you. You've been here before. The job you last did, where you went there day number 1, you didn't know what to do in a job. Someone showed you, your line manager, the assistant, the boss, the CEO, someone guided you on what to do. Now you're comfortable, right? And the same here. You don't know what to do. We will show you. If you want to win and succeed and earn, we will show you what to do. And we're about to take a team trip. Ladies and gentlemen, whoa, we are going to have a fun time. We are taking nearly 1,000 people from the United Kingdom, Louise's team, my team, so many other people in the UK flying out to Orlando, Florida, the 22nd to the 24th of August. We have one of the best speakers in the world by the name of Tim Grosvenor, who wrote the business book Relentless. He's the person who trained and coached Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, some of the biggest names in the basketball and sports. Period. He trained them. Last year we had Dr. Eric Thomas, the #1 motivational speaker in the world right now as we speak. These are some of the headline speakers we have on stage, and we are going to celebrate this business. Some people never get recognized in their job. In my job, I never got recognized. I got recognized when I was late. Right? When I was late, my boss recognized me for that. But here in Planet Marketing, Louise last year on stage collecting trophies bigger than me. Literally, you can't even get them back into Heathrow and Gatwick, because I'm talking big 100 to 200 pound trophies. I know the cost of these trophies because I've Googled them, and they are huge glass and metal trophies to celebrate what we've done, celebrate what we're doing, working for our families, just to award and recognition, to really help people feel confident that they're in the right company that really does care. Now, the cost of the business, ladies and gentlemen, I don't need to do a fancy drum roll. It's £156. It's not a typo. Yes, to own a travel business with a website that is linked to BA, Virgin, Hilton, Royal Caribbean, the travel training, similar to what you would get at university, all included in your business here, the support, the mentorship, a personal mentor to guide you for life in your business, Atoll, Abta, all the things that we have to make the credibility of this business so high that no one can deny. This is a very serious business. And again, look at the competition, so-called competition. Look at the cost of starting a travel business or a franchise in the travel industry. Look elsewhere, Google it, please do the research, come back and be like, wow, you guys truly have made it affordable for the average person to make a 4, 5, 6, or 7-figure income in the travel space without having to spend a crazy amount of money. You could take a family of 6 to Nando's and spend, much more than £156, right? But this investment that people like myself and Louise have made have paid us a multiple 6-figure income for our families from less than £160 investment. So that's a one-time fee, £156. Never again. 30 days later, you pay the monthly fee for both sides of the business of £46. That's it. £46 monthly to run your business. Less than it costs to get to work, less than a smartphone, less than most things in our life, but it can pay you more than you could ever imagine. Now, that £156 is split between two parts, as you can see on the presentation. £14 goes to the marketing side, and £142 goes to the travel side. So combine the two, £156 one-time investment, and then the monthly fee to run and maintain your business. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. It's now time to make that decision. Number three's not for me, and that's okay. We appreciate you being here. If you're number three, let's get some virtual round of applause in the chat box and thank anybody who came out to check out the business. If it's not for you, keep in touch with the person who invited you. If you've got any travel plans, we will help you to book that. You know, if it's not for you, it's not a problem. We really do appreciate you checking out, because all we ask for, we don't need your credit card. We don't need you to join. We just need you to support us. Support us by just checking it out. Just give us some time. Give us 5 minutes for a phone call, 10 minutes to watch a YouTube video. Or I was going to say 30 minutes for a webinar, but I'm talking too much. I'm getting excited, and I'm going to shut up soon. But just give us 30 minutes to 40 minutes on a webinar. That's all we ask for. And you've done that, so thank you. Number two is have some questions. Well, Louise and myself, you know, we've got some of the most documented people in the company right here on this Zoom. We are going to answer your questions right now. And the number ones, ready to go. They're looking at that cruise that Louise showed, and they're like, I want to be on that. Titanic was a long, long time ago. I'm ready to go, right? You know, so the number ones, you know, we appreciate you for being here. And if you want to make that decision to partner with us, you know, you're in the right place at the right time, and most certainly with the right people. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know, without further ado, you know, I just want to, I'm going to bring back up Louise. We are going to make sure we get all the questions answered from anybody who has any questions today. I am flat out excited about this call. We've got, you know, pretty much over 100 people trying to jump in. And apologies, next time we're going to have to get a bigger Zoom, because we had people from literally, had people from Canada, people from, you know, from the US trying to flock into the line to get the information, you know, so we definitely have to expand the call next time. But we're going to continue to do this, you know, as, you know, myself and Louise teams combine and support each other, just sharing the good information that we have with this travel business. So thank you for all the guests who came out tonight. We really, truly do appreciate you being here. Get back in touch with the person who invited you here, and we would like to see you in two special places, the beach or the bank. Ladies and gentlemen, have a fantastic rest of your day. We really appreciate you being on the line here with us here today.